welcome back to Forgotten World Adventures, where a bunch of my nerdy friends and me get together and we play D&D. Last time we left off, guys, we were...
It was so long ago.
Oh, yes.
It was only
So
a week,
long
but it was
ago.
like so long.
It does feel like forever, to be really honest, if you want to know. Like, week to week, it kind of feels like forever. Anyways, last time we left off, you guys had murdered the Minotaur and cleaned out his place.
We started a revolution.
And you ended your campaign getting your way back and causing the suicide of a mayor.
He was evil, to be fair.
And yeah, a bad guy. He was bad. They exposed the corruption of the city, leading to the suicide of the head of the town. And we'll probably have some fun things that will be ensuing after that. You guys still have your major quest. You guys have been helping Credence, who is now sitting with a broken leg, injured from your fight with Minotaur. So unable to really travel very well. You'll probably have to procure a real wagon or something to travel.
Or just wait for him to heal. I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
8 weeks.
What happened to us in the woods, except for in town?
Attacked by Yagama?
Wait, magic healing doesn't heal that?
Not a bone.
I
No.
thought
You have to have greater restoration for that kind of stuff.
5th level spell set.
I mean, there's a cleric temple here.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Let's see. What was I gonna say? Sorry, I kind of got lost track of you guys. You guys have again his mission. You guys are looking to reignite forges that he is aiming to get going again and create an amazing weapon from them. You were also attacked by assassins that seem to be following one of your party.
I'm sorry, guys. I did not try to kill the whole party.
So it may lead.
I didn't try.
That
I
might lead to some
succeeded.
conversations. People might want to figure out some more about that. But with that, I think we will pick up. You were up on top of the cart reading off the entire letter as all of this and everything ensued, and we ended up with the dead head of the town.
You sticked up there.
Yeah,
Managed to start a revolution. You didn't even need pamphlets.
So we are going to start there as the man runs out of the building, announcing the death of their leader. And you are still on top of the cart with those who are listening to you, guards who are holding people back in the building.
yeah.
Where are you going to go from there? And what does everyone else do?
I would,
left.
yeah, I would just sort of, finish up my whole speech that I was given. I'd finish reading the letter. I'd just say, it's always a shame when a warrior must choose between loyalty to his lord and honor. And
Yeah,
then-
we were saving that one guy's honor. That's all right.
Yeah. And just sort of, get back down and, see what happens, because I'm not leading this thing. This is all them.
Yeah, you're not leading this.
All I did was give them the information.
I'm sorry again.
You snuck up. Yeah, you guys rolled before to sneak off and had done just fine. You're not there.
You don't know where we're going, but we're snuck
I'm
off.
probably with Credence wherever he is.
I'm
Because
in the cart.
I'm
Credence
still
is
in the cart.
Nero very
Sorry, guys.
unsneakily, just straight up after we got in town and the horse stopped, even probably before his whole speech started, he literally, once we got in town to a part where we stopped, he just hopped off and was going to Shellington.
Right.
So I probably didn't even hear half the speech.
Yeah, you don't really care
No.
about what's going to happen.
Not particularly.
How about our Furbolg
I'm taking care of Credence.
taking care of Credence and Mittens?
I mean,
I'll probably go to the church, see if there's something to heal Credence better.
Okay. Yeah. So let's see. When you get down, those who had been listening start crowding around you,
Okay.
and
they all pull out
they
knives.
begin. No.
Classic Caesar!
I do predict. No. They begin chanting.
That demon
for
summoning.
the
Right.
elven kind. You just get the elven kind. Elven kind.
I just ignore them and I just walk past to the end because
People still follow. You have this trail of followers now.
You might have to bust one of those face steps, man.
It's a maraca. It's a maraca.
There are people calling for you to come back and help set things right as you walk off. Others are yelling by the building, just trying to get some sort of form of organization together, and figure out how to handle the whole situation. You're just going to a pub,
Well, I was just gonna
or going back to the inn?
back,
You guys are staying
back
at?
to the end because I'm like, I don't care what these people do. Like, this is none of my concern. I had secrets. I laid them bare. That's all I did.
You have more to give. Someone says as they walk near.
Of course I do. But I don't do work for free. He made an enemy of me. Of course I was going to expose his failings.
You have near as much honor as he does, if you are not willing to stand and actually put things to right.
Humans so concerned with honor. I don't need that.
Ooh.
Ouch.
You use honor to conform, to have this rule that you all must follow. The Fae value personality, individuality. I don't need a code.
Honor is not conforming. It is having character in your personality.
Who determines what that character is, though? Not me.
No, the great creator did.
And
And
there
you
is
answer
he
to him.
now. I
As
just
well
walk
as
away.
So, you leave a disgruntled man who called you out on your actions.
Mhm.
And you hear him turn to the people and say that you're basically like honorless and useless.
Okay.
And he begins to try and help lead them back away from this whole thing. Like, you just did your thing, and now you've left the city to chaos. They actually, like, in that case, you probably might have some repercussions. You two, where are you gone? Where have you gone off to?
Away from the chaos.
Okay, where have you gone?
But as I understood it, rogues tend to make use of chaos.
Well, when I have used to do something, right now I just want to be away from the
She
chaos.
just wants to run away.
I'm
She
gonna
wants to
go
fly away.
out around the block, back to the mayor's house. Sneak in the back.
You want to go in back? Are you following him?
Yep.
Okay. So, you guys make your way around to the backside of the municipal building, and there are people moving around quite a bit. They've called in the doctor, one of the doctors there in the town, to come and check the body and everything. So when you guys, you can hear all of this kind of going on, because it's only 2 stories. You can probably hear that above as you're kind of sneaking.
So they're in the second story.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to use my second story footwork and peek in the windows of the second story.
Okay. Are you trying to see what's going on in that specific room?
I'm just going to see what room is empty.
Which rooms are empty?
Yeah.
The majority of the upstairs rooms are empty currently,
Okay.
because they are mostly meeting halls.
Mostly meeting halls. And the room that he's in
Room he's in is his office, the
is
actual
the
office.
and it's pretty crowded.
It's currently crowded. Yeah, it's got a few different people in there with the doctor and
Alright,
others that
I'll climb back down.
upset family and such like that.
Yeah, I'll just climb back down and I'll just shake my head. Like, no, not a good hit right now.
No joy.
I could have told you that.
You
The
never knew.
man just died.
You never know.
Like 5 minutes ago.
Wait at least 10 minutes.
I know, right?
Oh,
Doctor,
man.
I'm sorry, but I can't cure dead.
There could have been other rooms than meeting rooms up there. You never know.
Okay, so where are you gonna go?
Treasury
Where are you
vault.
planning on going from there?
We're probably gonna head back to the inn.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys can head back to the inn. You're with Credence. You were at the cart as well.
I am trying to help them reestablish order.
Okay. So amongst them, as they are trying to figure this out, you can see that there are people calling for like an immediate vote, basically for a leader to establish who should make the decisions.
Democracy.
There are a few different people who are coming to the ear of the crowd. One of them actually is the blacksmith that you guys sent the guns to. He is not asking for this, but people are saying that he should be the leader. There's also cries of one of the church leaders. So where you're headed, right, to that temple. And then there's like an elder that lives in the place who's kind of like you by what you can hear of the conversation, he seems to be pretty important. He's been around a while.
Okay. I didn't think this through entirely.
He's helping.
At least you stayed to help.
Yeah.
Well, we're just gonna leave you in this town.
Not every elf is going to abandon them.
So the older man's name is Roshi. Don't even go there.
I thought I really want.
Don't go there. Don't go there. He does not wear a turtle shell on his neck.
Let's go grab Shellington.
No.
I was about to say we could arrange this.
No, you don't want to do that.
Well, I didn't mean like take him. I meant more of like somehow making Shellington weightless and just.
Just tie him to his back, and he's like,
No.
Featherfall this turtle.
And then let's see. We have the leader of the church, right? And his name is Tenma. And then you've got your blacksmith. Now, I can't remember if I gave you a name off for him or not.
You did not.
I did not give him a name. I just said he was not Hanzo.
You didn't give the name. It
No,
was-
his name was Junwon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I made the joke about Juan too. That's
No.
right.
Could you spell that?
I actually think that was a separate campaign that we're doing.
No, the guy at the church with
Yeah,
the bow.
the Saturday campaign.
Incidentally, like in terms of like
Oh.
ways of setting up a government, just
Yeah, the
wonder-
guy at the church who had the bow was
you're
not
right.
Hanzo.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
Because
You're right.
I
Right.
couldn't
Right.
say
You
it.
went to the church originally, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, the church guy. The
And
church
he
guy.
got mad at me because I called him Juan,
Yeah.
He called him Warren.
basically, almost.
Yeah, the
That's
church
Juan.
guy was not Hanzo.
Right.
Juan.
The church guy's. Oh, I said. Oh, yeah.
Because he had the bow.
Right. No,
No,
I
the-
know, but we. The,
Oh yeah, that was
anyways.
that was the church guard.
So
Yeah,
Junwon is the
Junwon.
church guy. Sorry,
Yeah.
and Tenma is going to be the
Then
blacksmith. Sorry, guys.
All right.
A little bit of disorganization. I apologize.
so many campaigns.
Too many campaigns sometimes.
Too many cooks.
I think I'm going to throw my support behind Tenma.
Okay, you're just gonna start helping to promote.
Incidentally, like if you have like 2 or 3 people, or were to have 2 or 3 people chosen by the people, what would happen if you were to leave those people to decide amongst themselves who was to lead? I'm just kind of curious. So it's like that's not something you see in governments today. You don't have it where like you have like your candidates and then the candidates choose amongst themselves because they can never agree with each other on what
Yeah,
to do.
it's Pirate King syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may not find that with these people. But yeah, you could bring that up if you're there.
Technically never said where he was, so assumingly he's still at the
Oh,
cart.
Exactly.
I did say I was at the card.
Okay, you're helping to promote Tenma for now. I would like you to roll persuasion.
Natural 20.
Natural 1.
5.
A total of 13.
13. Okay, let's see how that goes. Mittens, you head back to the church and meet June-Won at the gates because he wasn't the cleric. He wasn't the cleric.
No, he was the guard.
June-Won was the guard.
Yeah.
I still think that he would probably end up getting called because he's really important. Like he's been a huge person to defend this town, not just the city, or not just the church.
No.
You're gonna freaking make a football. Might as well use it.
That would be distracting.
And this isn't?
Back to the game.
Alright.
Avoid the question. Good job.
So you head back. You see June-Won at the gate to the door. He's like, you have returned, Mittens.
Yeah.
What is it that you need?
I have a friend who broke his leg.
That is very unfortunate.
I was wondering if you guys got anything that could maybe help him. I can't help him.
There is always healing here
Okay.
for cost.
How much is the cost?
How bad is the problem?
It's pretty bad.
It will probably be very expensive,
Well, that's not good.
but it is how the church stays afloat.
Well, we did save your town.
We do
I
have
mean,
a
that's
cart.
gotta be worth something.
So we do technically still have a
We
cart
saved
full of
our
gold.
town.
Well, we said
The
we did
liquor
something.
supplier also has
You
quite
did.
a bit of gold.
Yes.
He's been over here. He has no idea.
Yeah, that dude's dead.
Ah, well, I shall speak with Ranma and see what he says.
Sounds good.
Incidentally,
I'll wait here.
we seriously do have a cart full of gold, but I don't know how we should go about redistributing to the populace. Anyway, so this might not be a bad way to do that, because eventually that'll get distributed through the town through the church having to pay for stuff.
Yeah.
You'd
Sure.
presume, maybe.
Trickle down economics, huh?
Oh, guys,
Yeah,
let's
we
not
brought
go
the
there.
cot back too.
Sorry.
I'll tell him that too. We brought the cot back too.
This is good. He says, excuse me for a moment.
Okay.
He goes and he makes his way back. It's been
Grooming myself.
15, 20 minutes later, he returns, and the elder in the church comes out with him, and he is sitting there. You did very good by what I can tell.
Well, thank you. I mean,
You are welcome here. And your friend, if he is hurt, any of them, you are welcome to healing here. We shall do whatever we can, any of our services. You have kept our people protected and safe. That is worth more than any amount of money.
great.
Although I am hearing that there is quite a problem at the city center.
Probably wouldn't know about it because I left. Come here.
Something about our leader not being so good.
I don't know. I mean,
You were there for the conversation in front of the Minotaur Cave where basically the guys killed
Yeah,
themselves
you
because
know.
of it.
yeah, he's not. He's not the best guy.
Yes, this is understood, and I have known for a long time. So, I also have that to thank you for outing him in the way that you did. You are fully welcome here.
Okay. I'll go get my friend who needs some healing and we'll be back.
Yes, but I do have one request.
Okay, what's that?
As you have saved us but created quite a bit of chaos, I request you stay here long enough to help get something established before you leave.
Okay. I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but I can stay.
That is acceptable.
All right.
Well, the healer ain't going. Ain't nobody going.
Oh, you
Smart boy.
overestimate Nero.
Smart boy. Yeah, I was gonna say, Nero is a whole other story, guys.
So is this guy. But
I'll go talk to everybody and I'll go see what we can do.
I will await your return.
Sounds good.
As he turns and kind of hobbles
Oh, I was
his
gonna
way back.
fist
Oh.
bump, but you know.
Leave me hanging, dude.
he just, you put up the fist and he just kind of bows, turns and walks.
Instead of open mouth, insert foot. Open mouth, insert.
Oh man.
it's called a knuckle sandwich.
Alright, so you got that. You're gonna go back and tell him what's going on.
Yep. I'm gonna get Credence and tell him,
Right.
fix your leg.
We can make you walk again.
Maybe.
How did you go about finding the way to do that?
With the Grand Master, he said we're welcome there because we helped the town.
Well, that would be a pretty good thing, I think. When can we go? I'd like to get this done fast.
Anytime.
Sounds like a plan. Let's go!
Balls.
He's like ready to whip the horse. He's ready to go.
Not with the hammer. Not with the hammer.
Not with the hammer. What is wrong with you? I don't want to eat the horse.
I
Yet.
don't think there'll be any horse to eat.
They're quite tasty.
It'll just be glue.
I know.
I'm not even there.
He's absolutely ready to go.
Being
The
that
one
you got
soldier's family, shows up. The wife shows up, and it's really awkward. It's just an awkward moment because she's heard what's going on, and while you can see in her eyes she wants to embrace him, she's not doing that. She offers a hand to help him down and take him, and she just simply turns to those at the cart. I think it's you and you.
If he's
Because
shaved back in,
Callum
I
is
knew.
now been
Oh.
engulfed in the other stuff.
Didn't the cart just leave with
Not yet, because he's not.
Okay,
He's
then
he
I
can't
had
get
there
himself
too.
going.
at that point?
Uh-huh.
I had there too then at that point, and I was kind of invested in this particular
I'm
guy.
not.
Yeah.
So
So she just kind of helps him down, and she just turns to those that are at the cart and she's like, "Thank you for saving his life. Now he must restore himself properly."
as I'm looking at, can I tell then that she's like really wanting to give him like a hug or something? Just like look at, is it that obvious kind
Roll
of thing?
insight.
Okay. So I might be like a very clueless person for all I know. So
Welcome to Nero.
Nat 20. I know.
You absolutely know what's going on. She knows that he's dishonored himself so heavily, like she can't bring herself to do like real wifely diligence towards this guy. She's like, I'll help you down, and I'll do the thing I have. I'll do what I have to get you home.
You realize in that moment, he's sleeping on the couch.
We're in the stable.
Who's
Or
so,
something.
so I got to her and I was like, "Pardon me, Senora. So I have talked with him on the way home a little bit. And I know what he has gone through. Please, the path to redeem oneself is very hard, from what I've heard. Help him as best you can. And I can tell you when to give him how do you say it? A hug? Un abrazo. In my language, it's called un abrazo. Just give him a hug already. I can already tell. Just don't. That you still love him, don't you?
That is to be determined.
Oh snap! He's in more trouble than we thought.
And suddenly he moves from
I
his
said
couch
that,
to his
yeah.
friend's couch.
Nah, he's on
So
the
it's
guy
like-
by now.
And you can see his utter shame as you're kind of making it worse for him, really.
So,
Um,
then I stop and I look over towards him. It's like, take care, my friend. So, So when I see you again, so I hope that you will have reclaimed your honor.
I am sure that will be the case.
Give him a pat on the back and I leave because this is
given
really
your
awkward.
Given your insight, the determination that you can see in his eyes, he's probably going to take care of that honor his way.
Very tough.
Yeah, that's really freaking sad. As for now, that is really sad. It's like, well then, so I'll leave you to it. Hey. So
He just
I actually don't know what the god is in this town. Like I know who it is from like metagaming, but
what is
Is a god.
what the god in this town is. Otherwise, I would say it's like que Dios te bendiga. Like may God bless you, sir.
Oh yeah, that's actually really horrible in this town.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
That's
yeah.
it's kind of what I
Yep,
realized.
Yep. Anyways,
You're
so
just
yeah,
digging this guy's hole deeper and deeper.
Look, put the
Yeah.
shovel down and get
He
out of
just-
the hole.
he lives his way home behind his wife.
So
and
I don't
mixes
even.
and
So
makes
I
his
don't
way.
know, so I wouldn't be able to say that. Or I
I
wouldn't
know.
say that.
I know
So
it's right.
I
It's what
just-
it's what you would say whether you know it. Since you don't know.
so I was just kind of. It's like this is really awkward. I'm gone, guys. Peace.
And at that point, Creed is like, "Let's get our way going. I'm dying on my leg."
Sí, señor. Rápido también. So it's so quick. Let's get at it.
So he
Qué vergüenza.
like pulls himself up to the cart and he's like, "Get on, little pony."
I will guide the horses.
Okay, you guide the horses. I'm not worried about you making a check on that. You're
Yeah. I just don't want him to injure himself anymore.
Or the horses.
Or the horses.
That better.
good. Wait, you think I'm gonna go whipping him too hard?
Well, I mean,
You know your
yes.
strength.
Yeah, so do I. Anyways, so you guys make your way towards the temple. Caleb,
Yes.
while you were doing your thing. Wow. Overall, people are now currently moving towards Tenma.
Yes!
Yeah, that's happening.
I've probably made a terrible error.
I-
But
Don't worry, we're leaving this town.
You have
tonight.
violated
Don't
the
worry.
Prime Directive.
I was about to say, does anyone else see this timeline suddenly shifting slightly? It seems to be listing a little bit to the left.
Don't worry, we're leaving this town tonight. We won't matter anymore.
No, we're
We
not.
don't matter. We don't matter. We didn't do anything. I swear.
Wings of a butterfly,
I
man.
promised to stay. So I mean,
well, until order is established, and if I have much success, that'll be done tonight.
So let me leave.
Yeah. At that point, people are actually moving to go to get Tenma and beseech him to be leader. But they also need to bring the others to to the
Tenma's
front.
the.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Okay.
Who's someday I need to get my guns back from.
He gave you a week on it.
Did he?
You've been, yeah.
Oh yeah.
You've been gone for 3 days.
So we have 4 days to go.
Hey, my armor should be done.
Your armor should be. And what did I have done to your armor?
I had the symbol of the ringing blade put
yes, the symbol was put on it. That was it, right? There's nothing special.
on it. Yeah. Besides that, just leather armor.
Yeah, you just had the.
That's what it was. I had the freaking captain's outfit got tailored. That was the other thing. I was like, there were guns and something else.
Yeah, you went to a tailor and.
What is with your characters and getting captain's outfits? You know.
One of them was already
it's,
captain.
It's, it's only one at this point.
No, it's two.
Oh,
Different
it's two?
campaign, but two.
Oh,
My Friday
oh,
game.
okay.
But to be fair, he already
What's
was.
with Josh and getting captain's outfits?
Yeah.
DeVito never had a captain's outfit. Wow, actually.
I'm the captain of the guard.
Yeah.
It's never been stated that Lycos has one either.
It's just sort of assumed he does.
Yeah. At least the hat.
If for no other reason than because your character model
It is a captain.
By
still,
the way, my sister is actually sending me a hat, a tricorner captain's hat.
Yes.
I have one in my car. I could literally go out and grab one right now.
Okay,
I already dressed up as my other
Well,
character.
Just in
everyone's
case you didn't have it.
distracted.
sorry.
Shalia is gonna write in her little black book.
Writing a new little black book.
Mhm.
Okay,
Just kidding.
that's coming to me.
Black box.
Are you gonna intercept the note?
Intercepted.
True. I mean,
It's
if
kinda
he
like a
was
black
anywhere
box.
near you, he could read your thoughts.
If I was using
Yeah,
that,
if it was using that spell.
which I shouldn't be saying this, but I will. I'm out of spell slots for it right now, so
Yes.
Wow.
I can't wait until I meet
You have a lot. Yeah.
and I
They're
can have
currently not next to
be
each other.
No. Well,
No, you can keep it. Doesn't
that's
matter.
fine.
I know what I
Then
said.
I can go back to you. No. Please? No.
Stutter.
Maybe later.
I
Not at
didn't
the end.
exactly
Fair
get a
enough.
whole lot from it last time I checked. I read people's mind.
Wow. All right, so they are going to get Tenma and collect the others as well. As you
And-
guys, yes,
So the other one is something one.
Jungwon.
Sorry, his name's something Wong.
He wasn't one.
Something wrong. There's something wrong with that name.
I'm gonna do my best.
We are
to
horrible
spell that.
people.
I've already established this at this point.
Please do not think I'm a horrible racist person.
No, that's amazing. I'm a terrible human being.
We've established this already.
Multiple
Um,
times.
And
Episode
what's the other person's name?
Roshi.
Oh yeah, Roshi.
Roshi. Just don't.
That was
I
a different.
beg of you, don't go there.
That was an entirely different reference.
I was impressed.
Yeah, I know. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
Oh, what reference did you think I was trying to?
Master Roshi.
Dragon Ball
Oh.
Z, dude.
And despite our best efforts, there it
Wow.
Of course, he had to milk that out of me.
I completely
I
forgot.
should have just said if you don't know. Anyway, so last of all, here we got Josh. You go back to Shellington while the others are making their way back. You've written in your little book. That was insane of you.
Yeah.
But okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I'm so
Well-
curious.
All right, so I'm just making my way back to Shellington.
Okay, you make your way back. You see the head.
Alms for the wizard. Sorry.
You see the head kind of creak back, and he's like, "So you didn't die?
No, I died.
Oh, well, that's to be expected. But how in the world are you still here?"
No idea. Man in a white cloak said something about my not being my time yet. Came back, found a couple of dogs gnawing on my body, and then they died slightly afterwards.
I don't know if I really want to ask any further.
I would prefer you did.
You're here. I
Yeah.
don't know how, but okay.
Yep, I'm back again. I say, sitting down next to Shellington in the sand.
Well, your stuff's okay. It's just buried in the sand with me here.
Yeah.
You plan on giving it back to the family you stole it from?
No.
Okay.
I'm impressed you asked that question, really.
Well, come on.
Isn't
I
that
mean,
family dead?
I'm pretty sure you took it from a messed up situation.
And to be fair, I'm pretty sure that entire family is actually dead at this point.
Okay. So you're gonna give it back to the town?
Probably not.
Okay. How much is it worth?
I have no idea. And I'm not getting it appraised in this town.
I don't recommend it either.
Hero's conscience.
That I constantly ignore.
Not only conscience, but intelligence as
Shellington,
well.
how long have we known each other?
We're looking at the somewhere around. How old is your
Nero is 216 at this point.
Somewhere around 125 years. So you know,
It's an old turtle.
Oh, it's a turtle, man.
125 years young, little whippersnapper. Anyways,
How long do you think that we can? Let's be honest. How long do you think I can keep this lifestyle going?
I don't think much longer if you're gonna run with these people. They're running into some crazy stuff.
Yeah. We had a conversation about going legit once. What happened? I just remember being either bored or someone trying to murder me again.
Price was too good.
That's what it was.
But yeah, you said some guy in a white cloak met you. Or
No,
you
I-
met him.
Yeah. I remember it was a dog biting, I think, my throat, maybe my jugular. I don't remember. It was there when I woke up, so,
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I was religious, I probably would have known who it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
You met something really important. What the heck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Well, a lot of things, if we're completely honest, but
I mean, really, you met a god and you still want to keep stolen goods?
he knew what he was doing when he rezzed me.
Apparently
Yeah, I
not.
guess you're right.
Look, if he didn't want me back, he wouldn't have brought me back. He knew what type of person I was.
Either that or he lost a bet and owed someone a favor.
The more likely option. let's be honest.
Who would owe a favor that would require me being resurrected? That's even less likely.
Anyways, are we gonna get moving? I don't really think that this beach is us for me anymore. I think we need to get out of here.
I don't know.
Did he piss off the anchovy mafia again?
No,
Come on, Sheldon can just do smart
Not
than
denying
that.
it. They did the first time.
Anchovy
Yeah,
Mafia
this
hasn't invaded this land, this part anyway. No, so yeah.
No, the koi fisher who have the freaking mafia going in this place.
It's the little innkeeper just sitting there going, I make soup out of you.
Do you know what would be hysterical?
Huh?
If you owed money to water moccasins.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't know. I keep wanting to call him Clarion. It's not freaking
Credence.
Credence. Well, that depends. Credence broke a leg.
Oh, wow.
We might have fought a
That thing
Minotaur.
shouldn't. Yeah,
It's
that
not
thing,
close
that,
yet.
that's a really hard thing to do. That guy looks like he's made of steel.
He literally grabbed a Minotaur by the horns as it was charging him. And then, after successfully stopping the Minotaur, it then tossed him.
Oh, well, yeah, that could happen. Fall on himself. He's pretty heavy.
Yep, the only thing that can destroy you is yourself. Or at least that's what everyone I've ever met told me.
Yeah. Well, we were gonna get his leg fixed and get out of here. Then, if we are, I'm ready to go.
We might. I don't know. I'm assuming a couple days at the very
How are
least.
you planning on moving this stuff without having the city see it?
Well, it's quite easy. Do you see the sack that it's currently sitting in?
Yeah.
We don't take it out of the sack.
Okay, so just everyone's gonna assume. Okay, whatever.
It's something in a
We're
bag.
good. I'll load her up.
Travelers have bags, right?
As it just you watch Shellington just kind of dig his way and
Yeah, exactly.
pulls out
Those
the
were-
sack. He's like,
Don't touch it.
"All right, I'm sorry, I don't have hands. You're gonna have to tie it up."
Oh no, I got it. I got it.
So you get it set on in behind the saddle and everything, and
It's a waterproof bag on a turtle. A
Yeah.
sea turtle more than
Yeah.
anything else. If
True.
anywhere would look not out of place.
Yeah, you're right. So you've got him loaded, and he's like, "All right, where are we going?"
I do proceed to put-
Credence at?
I do proceed to put like a couple just things tactically around it or on top of it.
Okay. Where's Credence then? No.
No idea. I left the cart when they walked into town.
Oh. Okay.
Well, I guess we
Well, let's
follow
go
the
back
crowd.
to the inn then, right?
Yeah, that's my assumption.
I think I'll stay out here. You just come get me when you're ready. I'm not really prepared to become Zoop.
Great. Don't get kidnapped again.
Okay.
Just a tiny innkeeper. I make soup out of you.
Yeah.
I kidnapped the turtle.
I would like to see you try.
I'd like to see me succeed.
It's already been done once.
All right. So
On a side note,
Crazy.
you
would,
head back to the what?
on a side note, would the koi fish mafia be called the Yakuza?
They all come with They already
Yeah.
their tattoos and everything. They're good to go. All right. So
Yep.
you head back to the inn. We now have
Are
how
we?
many people at the inn? You guys went. You're there.
So 4.
Out of curiosity, is my clothing done yet? Because we gotta take about the same time as
You can
his,
go
right?
check on it.
Yeah, I could definitely go. I'll check on that before going.
Okay. You go to check on it, and you see the place is currently closed because of the situation in town.
Well, I don't know the situation, so I was like, those random holidays.
Yeah.
Never mind, I'm not going that far. Continue.
Okay, so you head back to the inn. Credence is making his way with you, with Zoro and Bjorn and Mittens. You guys make it back there, and they welcome you in happily. They take Credence and help him down, and he kind of hops mostly on the one leg, and he's like, "Yeah, this is just a little bit uncomfortable. You guys are kind of small."
I turn into a bear.
Oh, hey, that works. He just holds on to you. He's like, all right, that'll work. And he makes his way. And they set him up on like a stone altar, and
Ritual sacrifice.
no,
He's by far not an unblemished lamb.
oh no.
I do like the fact that a bear is now in a temple of
Lyric.
use.
Yep. Yeah. It's okay. They're not like enemies. They just are different.
They just don't see eye to eye on a
Yeah,
few key
yeah,
issues.
yeah. Anyways, reference here, the wolf god Lyric is a god of like the hunt. He's happy to kill the weak and cull the groups of everything, so like the strong survive. Whereas the bear god, who is also a god of the forest and such, she's a lot more of a god of life, goddess of life, and it's not all about the hunting and killing side. So bear inside the hunting lodge basically is a little bit odd. Anyways, so you do get a couple of sidelong glances as you walk towards the altar, but for the most part, it's not a big deal. They know what you're doing. They get him up there, and Ranma comes over. Oh, all right. We shall do.
Once we get him onto the altar, I'll turn back and give him my furbolg.
Okay. He sets his hands out, and you watch him begin working, and you can hear Credence like, "Oh yeah, that's working there. Oh my gosh, that's working. Oh!"
Is he being
As it
healed or
just-
getting a massage?
Mr. Miyagi.
You guys, those who are there, you see the glowing working, and like you hear this final like just crunch as things start knitting themselves together. It's like, oh, that's that. Yeah, that's a little bit of a hard punch right there. Yeah. Oh.
For a second there, I
Alright.
thought Credence was ticklish.
That requires
Wait.
some more investigating later.
Oh,
Science!
he does move. It doesn't hurt to do that now. Let's see what happens. He hops down off of the altar. He's like, well, no changes. I think we're good.
It's now an inch.
That would
Fatter, not shorter. He's like, oh, well, I can only do but thank you. Is there anything that we owe ya? And Ranma, no. We owe you to help the city as you have, you and your people. Help us to bring order back, and I will not deem any money be paid. Well, I think that's going to be that's going to be happening a little faster than you think. One of my party decided to go off chanting and yanting and ranting about one of your others called Tenma. Ah, Tenma.
Daniel's not gonna get those guns for another week.
He is a very good man. Putting him in the place of the old leader would be a good choice.
Yes, I made a good choice. For once.
But I do not believe Tenma will want to do this. which is why it is a good choice.
Good leaders never want to be the leader.
Oh, and that's going to be fun when they show up at the door. I think that's where they were going.
What are you talking about? I just want to work on my projects.
And Ronda's is like, that's about the conversation you get there.
He's like, shoot, I throw my hammer at you.
Group moves over to Tenma's place, and you sorry, that was probably really loud.
That's why it has a shock mount.
Yeah.
Who's knocking on the door? The only person in 100 miles with a gun.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so
Sorry.
they knock on the door, and it takes a little while. Tenma opens. What are you all doing here? I do not have jobs from you. And they explain the situation. And you can watch as his face starts going pale. But he's not happy with this idea.
No, I'm terrified of public speaking.
This is not what I want. But if it must be, I am willing to take the responsibility on. But you should see with the others what is best. Kill him.
Oh, I'm there. I thought just people went up.
I need to speak with you.
No. Now put your head on this forge while I raise his hammer.
I need you to close your eyes with an apple on your head. I need to test out the gun for your friend. No. No.
It's gonna take us forever to get this job.
Ropes at least.
You know, it's funny. These things are never as accurate as they show in TV.
All right. He calls you in.
Mm-hmm. I go in.
You were here with your friend earlier,
Yes.
and I noticed you have an empty scabbard.
Yes, I'm searching for the sword that fits in it.
Seeing you are searching for the perfect blade, or is there one that was made for it before?
There was one that was made for it before.
Do you know who used to own said sword?
I believe it was my father.
What is your last name again?
Arahelia.
I have heard this name. Your father was one of the 5 rings.
I'm not there. Don't look at me. I'm not there.
You should search them out and see if you can find him there, and maybe the partner for the scabbard will be brought back.
That was my hope.
If you were never able to find one, I would be more than happy to craft something for that scabbard.
Thank you.
And I have a feeling you may have had something to do with these people asking me to be their leader.
What?
Nothing. I was curious.
I have found that the best leaders are always the ones who want it least.
You will not find that is true with me. I hate to lead.
Which is exactly why you're just the man for the job.
No, it's because I am very bad at it.
They'll figure that out in a year or two. You'll put you out, put the guy in,
Democracy.
Politics.
But it is probably better than bringing in other people
people to lead. I assume Roshi is probably one that has been spoken of.
Yes, as well as Junwon.
Chungwon. He would be good. Maybe. No. That's an idea.
He would be good.
If you are seeking something with 5 rings, you should talk to Roshi.
I will do so.
And if he is not being worried about all of the leadership, he will be free to speak to you.
Let's hope you win then.
Yes. Thank you so much. By the way, tell your friend his weaponry is ready soon.
I will do so.
I was able to get other jobs done sooner than I thought. Don't die before I see you again.
Oh, I won't die.
Sure.
That's what everyone says.
I'm legitimately impressed you didn't ask to take the weapons to me and then just keep them.
It's that famous last words, Nero 2019.
I never promised no one to die. I wouldn't die.
He thanks you and bids you safe journeys. He allows you to leave. Where are you going from there?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna stick with trying to get all this political stuff worked out.
Okay. At this point, they have gone to inform the others that have kind of come up in conversation. So Roshi's definitely going to be taken for right now.
Well, yeah, but I don't have anywhere better to be. Might as well keep helping.
Okay.
Basically, he's trying to spread propaganda.
Okay. So you make your way around. You do your rounds. You see Junwon completely taken aback by the whole situation. He's like,
Okay.
I have a question. What was the blacksmith's name one more time?
Tenma.
Sorry, I just voting for Tenma as a 10 out of 10.
oh gosh, no.
And what is Roshi's job again?
Roshi is a town elder.
He doesn't have a job.
He doesn't have a job anymore at this point.
His
He's
job
pretty
is being
retired. His job is
He
being
lived
old.
long enough to be considered old. That means he gets to live the rest of his life however he wants it.
Are you digging up dirt to run a political campaign?
How much do we really know about Roshi?
Oh my gosh, no. What was he hiding in that shell on his back?
No.
If he is elected, how long can he still serve?
Yeah, right. Anyways, okay, guys. So you go around and do that. We've got people back in the inn.
I have a nice cape I want to take a look at,
Yes, you do.
and a few other good things
I
that I
thought
got.
that said BYU for a second.
Anyone with an identify?
I don't have identified, but I can look at it. You know, spend
Definitely
like half
look.
hour to an hour just
You
taking my time.
can definitely look at it. What you can tell, it seems like the fabric is extremely strong. Just testing it, like yeah, you like run your blade across. You're like, this isn't shearing. It's not
It's actually
cutting.
sharpening my blade.
It's pretty amazing. You start getting this idea in your mind. You're like, I could use this. Like, it's better than
It's a
my.
portable lightstone.
This is better than my armor currently that I wear.
It's a leather tunic.
It's
We
not
all
a tunic though.
No, it's
Oh, you're wearing a leather tunic. It's like you're like, this could be something that actually helps shield me. As far as the like meta of this, you kind of get an idea that you could actually use it to kind of protect yourself as a reaction.
Is this an elven mantle from
So
Final
you-
Fantasy?
No.
What are you talking about now?
No, it's not. I couldn't even tell you the stats on an elven mantle. Sadly.
Well, the whole thing about it is it's like a main gouge, which it has the ability to occasionally just negate
Oh.
melee damage.
No.
Okay.
But as a reaction, you can up your AC by 2.
Ooh.
with a flourish of your cape.
It's a reaction.
Basically, yeah. So you can just like throw the cape up.
So it's
and it
kind of like my shield spell.
So it's like a Batman cape.
yeah. It's like a Batman. It's like a Batman cape.
It's all in
Yes,
the flick
sir.
of the wrist.
I would say that is exactly, sadly, where I got that from.
Okay.
Batman cape.
Except for its ironwood tree.
Except it's freaking
Okay.
yeah, it's way better than Batman.
From the land of buff squirrels and
Yay! One of the parties now wearing an ironwood cape. Yay!
Check that off the list.
Actually, that could burn you.
Yeah, I definitely don't like it.
Yeah. Mess with you.
And then after I figure
Yeah,
out
that's really ironic.
more about the cape, I
So,
actually
I think
would
this
like
would look
to
better
go-
on you.
I'd like to either go find Credence or a blacksmith.
Okay.
A blacksmith, not the blacksmith.
He might be the
He's-
only
he's
blacksmith.
Pretty much the blacksmith.
Of the town.
Yeah.
He's making guns. He's basically the blacksmith. Period.
So either one, Credence or whoever I run into first.
Okay, so Credence you're not gonna run into because he's over at the church, getting healed.
And then I worm my way through the crowd.
Okay, so you make your way through after you see Caleb leaving with the crowd. You're like, okay,
Okay.
and well, like catching up to the crowd.
I got like a sign.
And you come, you
10 move from here.
Now we're picketing.
knock on the door because obviously he's not working at his forge currently. He opens. Yes.
I pull out my book. Can you make something?
I can make many things.
I pull out the key, that large key, and I write dagger.
Interesting.
You might be a
Yes.
Keyblade wielder, but are you a master?
I can do this.
How much?
2 gold.
And stop me from becoming mayor.
It's 2 gold, but if you could stop me from becoming mayor, it's free.
I will make you hundreds of these. As many keyblades as you want.
I'm sure there are easier ways to find the keys to someone's heart, though.
Or the keys to the city.
Alright, so I'll hand him 2 gold and the key.
Okay.
Interesting. Come back tomorrow.
Come back tomorrow. Nod, walk away.
Okay.
I'm just imagining this little bird like walking away happily, just going key.
Yeah, he's also
That was
happy.
a question I had, though. Does he say key in that voice? Because he can only repeat things he's heard, and he cannot say key, so it wouldn't be a bird chirp. It would be somebody saying key.
It is somebody saying key. You just don't know who.
Yeah, but it sounds bird-like. Anyway,
Maybe it's an Aarakocra.
It could be a kid.
That too.
that also, Joe.
There's all sorts of things that it could be.
It was a thought I had.
I can mimic words from before I met you guys.
My vocabulary did not start when I met the party.
It's funny. I have the same ability. I can make my own words.
Okay. Let's see here. You guys.
So a meantime thing that I'm doing in the background is I've kind of fallen into a little bit of a depressed funk from like the whole scenario behind the guys. I'm starting to kind of write the song in the background.
Okay.
I might sing that later. I might not.
Okay.
But I am doing that. I had actually a song I've heard before that I had in mind that seems to sort of fit. So mostly I'm just kind of writing poetry at this point and kind of thinking of
We have a Spanish poet.
song. It's not in Spanish.
He's not even the bard.
No,
Uh,
but he's totally a sailor. So
I am a sailor, and I actually think I'm planning on eventually multi-classing bard.
I know.
So
Or doo-doo was a drunken.
oh my gosh. All right. So you're at the church, Mittens.
That's me.
What are you doing while you're there?
Drawing.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing while I'm there.
Okay. Any,
Maybe try
any
translating into
claims at all?
Spanish, but that'd be hard.
Not
That's hard to
really.
do with
Not
songs.
really.
I'm waiting for my party.
Okay.
I don't know what they're all doing. They're all doing weird things.
Yeah, they are.
Well, he's about to
I'm
build
gonna
a new
take a
party.
long rest.
Thanks
I'm gonna be the
for-
only smart person to actually do that.
Yeah,
I don't
you go
need
ahead
a
and
long
take a
rest.
rest.
So
We only need 4
we got
hours.
here, so
It's true.
I think we went straight to the town.
I took a long rest on the cot. That's
Yeah,
right.
me too.
Yeah.
That's
There
why.
were a few who
We
were
went
pretty
straight
beat
to
that took a long rest.
I got that
So-
prey of healing, which healed me
I'm
all
just
the
kind of
way.
waiting around for my party.
Okay.
So I'm drawing.
What are you doing?
I'm just trancing in my room,
Okay.
basically, because I need a rest.
Oh, I know he was the guards of the party at night. trance.
Yeah.
The ones who don't sleep.
So after you leave
Proposed
the
party.
blacksmiths, where are you going? Just back to the place? Back to the inn?
What time of day is it? Is it?
It was like 2 or 3ish when you guys got here. So I saw it wasn't like late evening.
Is my
Now
table
we're
still
run-
there
Now
in the
we're
town
running
square?
on to like 5. The table's still
Is my
there?
table still near the town square? I don't think I
Sure.
ever packed that up.
Sure.
I'm gonna play some cards. You know, we just kind of waste a few hours because I'm fully healed. I don't have any spell slots I need to regain,
Okay.
so I'm just gonna waste some time. You know, everybody's walking around town.
Okay.
Give
Give
me
me
points
give
for
me
you.
your give me 3 sleight of hands. There's not a lot of people that are going to be as involved in stopping to play because this is actually pretty crazy time.
Yeah, this is more just for
Still gonna be
entertainment instead
Yeah.
of making money.
Oh, okay.
Just because it's like I'm bored. I got these marked cards. I don't want to make. I got Bungie cash that she has.
Mm-hmm.
I got my key dagger, which I'm so happy about.
Life's
Waiting
good.
for it tomorrow. Life's good. I'm gonna just, people are wandering around. Just have some fun.
Okay. Still make me 3 sleight of hands. That's kind of your thing. With your marked cards.
With my marked cards, so is that with advantage or just
Yeah. Give me advantage.
natural 20? Oh, that one's a lot worse. 12. I say it's a lot worse. I rolled a 5 and still got 12. And then, 10.
That's worse.
Yeah, a really good one. Then 12, 10.
So the few people that you're playing with, like, you hold pretty well for a while, and then you're just kind of like, I'm gonna let him win. Like, you don't really care because you're not really worried about money.
No.
You come out with like a gold worth of stuff.
Nice.
Yes.
Sorry, think about it. I did
For
actually
that game,
also
one
want to go
roll,
to the
but-
blacksmith.
This guy's busy tonight.
Yeah, because I realized that if I went to go see the tailor, I also would want to go see the blacksmith.
It's true. So yeah, we'll say that happens. Key has left. He's going and doing his thing. You actually walk by and see Key running some people on the table as you head your way over to the blacksmith's.
I walk past, and like if I can just see one of the guy's cards, I look over and I look at him. It's like,
Before I get into your stuff though, Bjorn, what are you doing?
That's a natural 20.
Before I get into Josh's stuff, what's Bjorn doing?
I'm still taking care of Credence until he is ready to head back. Or
And Credence actually, like, by the time he's he's checked his leg and stuff, he's like, all right, and I think it's very good. I guess I should probably do something for the 10% that didn't make me pay anything. Maybe this would work. He goes and
I realize I need to acquire tools.
do what?
I have proficiencies in carpentry tools and smith tools, but I don't have any tools.
Oh, you can buy them off the blacksmith.
But sorry, that's something that I realized I need to do. So wait, if we're leaving, I need to do that first.
Okay. So he goes and he digs into one of his bags. He's like, I was saving this for something other than this, but we'll see. He pulls out this box that you can see is like pouring frost off of it, and he opens it up. Here you go. Where is your sacrifice, son? Your offering table. And they show him. He pulls out this heart that you can see is like heavily veined, and the heart's big. I mean, the box he pulled out was pretty good sized, and he pulls out this heart that's pretty large. He's like, this is probably the best that I could offer to him. Here you go. He puts that up on the table with everything as it starts to thaw out a little bit.
It's a cold box.
It is a cold box.
Box of cold.
I call it an ice box. No. Yeah, it keeps things good if I need to preserve it. Every once in a while, you run across some sort of magical or useful item that you need to do that too. Dragonheart being one of them.
Is this the dragon that attacked the ship?
Oh no, this one was a different dragon. It actually was a red one that I had to kill. He was attacking the village. Made quick work of his head with my hammer and made sure to take the heart along with me.
And then I absorbed his dragon soul.
No. So, I hope that helps to sate that crazy old wolf. And thank you again, as he kind of is ready to get out of there at this point. He feels a little uncomfortable here by what you can tell. He is really excited to get moving again, now that he can move on his leg. So you guys, he makes his way. He's like, we should go back to the inn, I guess, since that's where everyone else probably is hanging around.
I'll follow.
All right, so you go that way. I assume Kieran goes with him.
Yep.
So Nero, you go to the blacksmith again.
It's a poor guy.
Why is it so busy today?
I died. Give me a break.
What?
Yeah.
Why are you here?
I have no explanation other than I saw a guy in a white hood and I'm back now.
You saw a man in a white hood.
Yeah.
Do you have a sight?
You're not there.
Odd.
I was just doing my rounds, checking on, the guns.
Yes. I do not know if you have seen Callum, but I told him to tell you that they should be ready by tomorrow.
Okay, I haven't seen him yet. I did have one special request, though.
Yes.
On one of the guns, and I'm going to pull out a piece of paper, and I'm going to write something down in aquatic, and I'm going to ask him if he can basically engrave that on two sides of one of the guns.
Yes, I can. Come back tomorrow night.
Great. How much more do I owe you for that?
I will not charge you. Not after what I have heard you have done for us. Although, it seems you are kind of costing me my job.
What do you mean?
Your people seem to have put too much trust in me and helped to lead my people to believe I am going to be a leader. A good one.
It was Caleb, wasn't it?
I am sure it probably was.
Instant suspicion.
All I can say is I had nothing to do with that one.
I would not be surprised if that is true.
I don't do politics.
Yes, you do not seem to be one that does. I assume you probably avoid it.
Very much so.
Well, I can get this done for you. Is there anything else?
Nope, that should be everything.
Okay, did you have anything to ask him other than that? I can't remember.
Other than checking on the guns, I can't check on the tailoring because they're closed. Might ask about just getting some extra bullets.
You will have plenty of shots. I will have it ready for you.
Okay. Alrighty. Well, I thank you for your time. And if they're electing you as, I assume, mayor, what happened to the mayor?
It appears he met with his blade very quickly after your elf friend outed him for what he was.
This seems to be happening a lot around here.
Yes, those who have allowed themselves to be corrupted, luckily are paying for it, but I do not enjoy the bloodshed. I lost one of my friends due to all of this, and had no wish to see more people go, even if I did not agree with them.
And that's why I don't have honor, because honor is for the courageous. And I turn around and walk out.
Stupid.
Spineless.
Spineless. I told him that the courage that is for the courageous, and I'm clearly not.
So you head off. At this point, I think we've got everybody either back there, except for Caleb. Caleb has made his way. They've all been informed, and in the morning, the three will meet,
Okay.
and the town will basically decide.
Quick question: is the ship still at port here?
The ship still is at port.
Okay.
It's so busted.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
Yeah. You go back to the inn, or you're at the inn. You're transing. When you sorry guys, when you had walked in, you actually saw the captain there drinking with a few of the crew.
Okay.
So they do drink.
Okay. The captain's there.
They do off ship.
Okay. So my trance lasts for 4 hours.
Mhm.
Are they still there when my trance is over?
The ones who can hold their liquor.
Is the captain still there?
Yes.
Excellent. So before I come down from down to the, or when I see him, but before I come down the stairs, I'm going to cast detect thoughts.
Okay.
And I'm going to go buy a drink and sit down next to the captain.
Okay.
And me.
Imagine that would be kind of a weird experience trying to read the thoughts of someone who's drunk.
Yeah, but
They seem like they'd be a little bit blurry.
maybe, but they'd also the surface thought they'd also be less
Guarded.
But again, nobody knows I can read minds yet, so I'm just gonna be like, really, it was a shame what happened with that red dragon mess, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it's just how things go sometimes.
Yeah. Is it going? Do you think it will negatively affect your business?
Of course it will, kid. That's a lot of money. There's a huge shipment.
Yeah.
Actually, I have my phone.
Well,
That's good. I'll just write it in.
how bad are the repairs, if you don't mind me asking? It looked pretty extensive.
Yeah, it's gonna take us at least a month to get everything put back together. This town, I don't know what the heck's going on. Everything just went all crazy. It seems like you guys may have something to do with it.
The mayor had some less than savory business practices.
Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of them do that. But yeah, if they can get themselves together, maybe we can stay here. Or otherwise, we're gonna have to try and move ports. That's not gonna be of any kind of good for us.
No, I have a feeling that they'll sort things out rather quickly. They seem an organized lot.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well, what are you drinking tonight, Captain?
Steamer, how about you?
Whatever this is.
That ain't real ale. You should try something a little harder.
I prefer the enamel on my teeth, thank you. I'll get you.
Don't
one,
let it
though.
touch your teeth. It's supposed to hit here.
I call the barkeep over and I pay for one of his drinks.
Okay.
And otherwise, yeah, just make assuming that he at some point thought of whoever tried to buy the dragon from him, then I'm just gonna, I won't dig anymore.
Assumably Matt's writing something right now.
I am.
I figured.
And I would just sort of do idle chit chat.
Okay. quick.
Oh, so quiet.
Sorry, guys.
Thank you. Okay.
So, he's had his conversation. You guys, the rest of you are able to get some rest as you get back to the inn. The night goes pretty well undisturbed.
Oh no.
You pissed off a bunch of assassins.
I have a question with you. Does the black book work the other direction? Okay. That's what I was
I would think so.
I actually might be wandering the streets for a little while just because of the funk, but you know.
Oh, that's true. You're kind of all funky.
Yep.
What, death makes you sad? Jeez.
No, this kind of
natural
death.
20 insight.
So
life.
just out of curiosity, just for context, what things were we talking about that prompted each of these?
They didn't seem to be anything you were talking about that prompted those things.
Okay.
They just kind of seemed to be a lot of flood of thoughts that were coming through.
Okay.
The one that kind of stuck the most out was those last two things there.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones are they were prompted more after you started talking about the dragon.
Okay.
But yeah, the ship itself, that's mostly what prompted the other.
Okay.
Though that Nat 20 insight though is kind of basically I as a fighter know that an otherwise good man is going to kill himself over his honor, and his wife, who does in fact love him, is just going to let it happen because of the honor as well.
Oh, we understand. It's absolutely depressing.
As a fighter who values that and values fighting, like rather the life you live and what kind of honor you achieve rather than what is lost, that it can go both ways.
Yep.
That is a disturbing and very sad reality to have to deal with, and I can't do anything about it other than just be kind of depressed and try to get myself out of the funk. So I'm wandering streets.
All I can say is you're not your character, man.
I know I'm not, but so
But looking at your eyes is making my eyes water, and it's starting to get weird.
That's called role playing.
Hooray! No, it's called sympathetic crier. There's a difference.
That's called role playing. That's how it's done right there. Sorry, I am writing something to Shalia.
No, I note.
I never get any notes.
That's so sad.
Write a note to him, then you'll get that.
does the buck buzz
I
and
know.
say you got mail?
No.
You got mail.
I wanted to write you a
Don't
note.
do it.
Basically, these are whispers, but we can't whisper because our tables are cramped.
Whisper, whisper, whisper.
Watch me.
That's called a stage whisper. It sounds quieter, but you can still totally hear it in the mic.
Pass that to her. I'm gonna probably have to get that paper back though,
Oh no.
just because I realize it has some stuff on
Why?
there. for
Yes,
me.
it does.
Passing it through past me. You know how hard it is to not look.
Good boy. All right, so you
You know
guys
how hard it is
have
to
your night.
be?
She gets that back.
You want to ride?
Thank you.
The pain.
Next time you might want to pass it.
The
this way.
lemon juice in the paper cup.
Yes, more people.
So
just toss it directly to me and all stuff's directly in it.
you get that situation, or you get that written back to you. You guys wake in the morning, well rested. You actually hear Credence below. He's down there singing. Yeah, he's just enjoying himself quite a lot.
And
Now that
all of
he
a
can
sudden,
walk.
a duet with himself.
Duet with himself,
And
right?
all of a sudden you hear his leg break.
Oh, that is so
He's dancing on the table leg snaps.
Your two legs break.
Hey, that thing didn't hold as way as I expected. No,
Shoddy workmanship, I tell you.
I'm going back to the home. He's just enjoying himself. He's probably had a little too much to drink this morning, because you can tell he's pretty happy.
He's always happy. What are you talking about? Wait, you're saying he's always drunk?
He's a little more than normal happy.
Okay.
He's generally jovial, but he's a little celebratory.
He's getting an early start this
Yeah,
morning.
apparently. As you guys make your way up, how are you starting your day?
I would assume I've been up for a while, but
Yeah,
That's the assumption with every elf in this room.
yeah.
I love trans. So
Pinche duendes.
I feel like just as Nero as a character, he normally with trancing, I'm assuming he always kind of goes out if there is sea and waits for the sunrise.
Yeah,
With
that's
Shellington,
a
most
fair
likely.
thing. Yeah.
yeah, I probably sharpen my blade before the day, and
I go through drills, like sword drills.
I don't do that. But
That's just
actually, I probably do.
Highly trained swordman? Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I'll go sit out in the town square just playing little notes on my.
You do so as the crowd begins to gather, and you see the three that have been called. You've never seen Roshi before.
Mhm.
I don't think you've seen any of the three. Your character hasn't been to the blacksmith or to the church.
No.
So yeah, seeing these three gather, Roshi seriously looks like he's 180 years old. The guy is old, and he just comes. He's walking in a robe, you know, arms stashed together and just hunched. His beard nearly goes to his feet, and his eyebrows seem about as long as. Guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just kind of makes his way, but moving quite spryly for his age, despite his hunch.
Mhm.
The blacksmith, Tenma he's, in his 40s. He seems extremely strong and put together. About as, what you can feel from him is he feels about as strong as the steel that he crafts. And then Jungwon, you can tell this guy is like super like straight-laced honor type guy, but you can tell the skill in his hands and his bow. Yeah.
Okay.
Seeing the three of them get together, you're like, wow, these actually are pretty cool guys. This is kind of neat. And the town now gathering to decide this leadership. You guys who went through drills and such, you probably would hear a lot of what's going on.
Considering we only at least I only need 4 hours of sleep.
Right.
I probably would have finished that long before that.
Depends on how long you do drills.
Well,
Just
I've
because
been
you're awake earlier doesn't mean that you can slack off and not do it as long.
No.
Or longer.
No, I've been severely invested in this whole process and probably make sure not to miss any of it.
Yeah. You're doing your thing as you actually wake up and go about your normal day. You're there with Shellington as the sun rises. He's like, so are we gonna get moving today?
To my understanding, we're waiting until we see who's the new mayor, and then from there, we're probably just going to straight leave.
Okay. That
So,
sounds
no
like
idea
a
until-
good
yeah.
idea. Don't forget, you do have guns waiting for you
Oh,
tonight.
yeah. And also I assume that I'm going to have to recheck on the clothes to see if those are done.
Mhm.
But yeah.
Okay. So he's like, well, I sure hope we get out of here soon. I'm not really liking this place. I've had a few people come down to the beach and start eyeing me funny.
It's that little innkeeper, I swear.
You're gonna have to post a guard on Shellington.
I was just assuming that if any of the freaking people at the boat probably saw that, they'd be like, nah, man, that turtle's the only reason we ate for 5 days. You could have ate the turtle. Well, I mean, yes, but...
For about 5 days.
It's a big turtle.
So yeah, you get that, and he's like, well, then you should probably go see when everything's going down.
But it's such a lovely sunrise.
It is. Same as the last few thousand sunrises, but really pretty.
I'm not really smart, but I think if you take as many days there in a year and times that by 100 and however old you are, you can figure out how many sunrises you've probably seen.
Yeah, I know.
100 times 365.
36,000.
Well, we don't know how many days there
Yeah.
is in this world.
That was my thought. But yeah. Shellington, you are probably my best friend. I would ask that you stop ruining these moments for me.
I wouldn't say probably.
Just go on.
This is true.
Look at me into soup
Make it
as they tapping his shell lightly as they walk away.
Was it 100 grade?
Don't die.
I already said
Again.
one. I already said I can't promise that. No, I really can't promise that.
Another quarter of that.
So,
It's
you get your
not
way back. Key, Shalia, what are you guys doing?
Having breakfast.
Enjoying your breakfast?
Seems like a lot of people skip it, but I'm having breakfast.
Alright.
Might grab a
Bjorn?
Danish on the way.
I do eventually grab breakfast, but
I'm sleeping in. Well, hibernating a bit.
Mittens?
I'm probably having breakfast too.
Alright. Three of you sitting together? Or?
I eventually come in and get breakfast.
Contemplating my choices.
Oh,
Admittedly,
the two of you at least sitting together.
admittedly,
Cat and bird having breakfast together at the table.
Having breakfast.
Like the cat's sitting there at the table just staring at the bird like
Just eating eggs.
Some people eat chicken for
I'm gonna have
breakfast too.
some eggs and some chicken.
I got some oats.
Whatever poultry's lying
Some
around.
seeds.
what would be really funny is if he ate like
You will never know how he eats because we're not there.
Breakfast, you just throw feed down on the table.
admittedly, because I did forget about breakfast, I'd probably go back, grab breakfast, and then go check on everything.
Alright, cool.
I get breakfast when I finish up my drills, but
Alright.
I
So
like
you guys-
as everyone else is finishing up.
Probably eating breakfast while contemplating choices.
Oh my gosh, breakfast. Okay.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, that's good. So you guys have your breakfast. Those who are not having breakfast and enjoying the gathering crowd. Decisions are actually made pretty quickly. The elder actually says, he's like, I believe that you should vote. You should choose Tenma. I will not live long enough. And Jungwon is too important to the hunt. And too young. Yet. This should not be any kind of a discussion. And pretty well everybody bows down to this. Like there's not much of a thing here.
Can I roll an insight just to see if there's any ulterior motives? Like, as a player, I don't really suspect any, but I'd like to check anyway.
Go ahead, yeah.
17.
This guy seems pretty altruistic.
Okay.
He is speaking as wisely as he can. And again, he's really fracking old. He's probably not lying about the fact that he's not going to be around long. So, yeah. As far as that goes, you don't feel that he's saying something to do anything wrong. If there were an ulterior motive, it's more that he just doesn't want to be here. And that he is trying to truly guide with the respect that he does have.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what you get out of that. The town pretty quickly decides that Tenma should be the leader, and he, again, pale-faced almost just from the amount of stress that you can tell is on him. With that insight from you, anyway, you can see he bows and willingly accepts this, and just kind of you can catch the light shaking of his head as he not trying to blatantly admit that he is not ready for this. But yeah, he takes the honor that is given to him and goes with that. Caleb is super happy about the whole situation, obviously. And that's that was a not big deal as far as that goes. That this town has done well with your situation. Now there is a family. Actually, I want you guys to give me perception, or you're just watching the whole crowd.
Yeah.
You're watching the whole thing. I don't know if you'd know because you were there. You saw the situation with the mayor, with the head of the town.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you saw the family because the family would have come a little bit later, and you just got down and walked away.
Oh, when they came later to the
And you were kind of involved with other stuff. So you don't see, there is someone who's not here, but you guys don't know that stuff, so I'll have to just leave that alone.
Okay.
There's some things that are going on. And you, with your insight, you could at least tell that there's a little tension amongst the crowd. I would know that.
Okay.
You can tell there's a touch of tension amongst the crowd, and some whispers and things that you kind of catch.
Okay.
But nothing. You feel the tension. You feel that there's more tension going on here.
Okay.
With your ability to kind of pass, to catch thoughts and such, you may have some of that.
Bit my tongue.
But you don't. Did you bite your tongue?
You
Ow!
sneezed and bit your tongue?
That is.
You rolled a natural 1 in your sneeze.
How
Congratulations.
bad? Are you okay?
I should be fine. It just hurts a bit.
This will be fun, guys. I'm okay.
It's not cool,
Running
guys.
down his chin.
My tongue!
No, I managed to stifle it for the most part. And I wasn't on the end, so.
Oh,
Well, as long as
I see,
half of your
removes his
tongue doesn't flop out on the table, we'll be fine.
what is that from Hocus Pocus? And a bit of thine own tongue. Anyway, so things go through okay.
How do you spell crowd again? I'm just drawing a blank. It's
C-R-O-W-D.
Oh, W-D. Okay. I saw it and I'm like, is it a U or is it a W?
It's crow with a D.
Okay. That's what I thought, but it didn't look right. And I'm just like, what's going on? I can't spell.
Okay, so that was quickly decided. You walk into town from the beach, and by the time you get there, they've actually already decided everything, and you can see people congratulating Tenma. But Tenma is like, he's bowing and bowing and bowing and very humble about the whole thing. And you can just kind of see that he's just like, oh, I don't want this. What are you clapping at?
Tenma.
I am Tenma.
Yeah, I know.
Why do you clap at me?
Congratulations, buddy.
No.
No.
Your guns are almost ready.
I appreciate that. You actually live here. Do you know if the Taylor's back in their house yet? If they're still here?
They should be back in a little while. Business here is done. By the way, what does this phrase say that you wanted me to write?
Oh, it's just, it's a rough translation. It says gracious response.
Very gracious indeed. Yes, I shall have this for you. Come to me tonight.
Understood.
I have much to do.
As he makes his way back to his home. What, Caleb?
He's proud. He's a proud young boy.
It's a proud dumb person.
He got into the world of politics. His dream came true.
Right.
No, I'm laughing because I still have something I need to do with the blacksmith.
So,
Son of a gun.
as far as this goes, is there anything that you guys have planned doing here in the city?
Other than acquire tools? Not really.
You can definitely go and acquire your tools.
Oh.
You could, in fact, if you go, you could catch Tenma making his way back to his home.
Poor Jen.
And he would just, you need carpentry tools?
Carpentry tools and smithing tools, if I can acquire either or both.
Oh, well, he has smithing tools, obviously.
Mhm.
He may have some things that you could use for the carpentry stuff as well. And
If
When-
not, you
when-
can just smith it.
when you get to him, you ask. He's like, yes, I have some spare tools that you could use. They are not in finest of repair, but
That is okay. I will take whatever you can give me, and besides, in the right hands, even the worst tools can do masterful work.
Not if they break in your hand.
Still,
But these will not.
the value of the tool still depends on the master.
Yes. Here, these you may have 10 copper.
I give him that. Muchísimas gracias, señor. Also, I don't know the word. Felicitaciones, Avi Mayor. Oh, condolencias, I think. I'm sorry.
Hey.
That's what breaks him. He just breaks down into tears like I didn't want this, man.
no, that's not.
I know it's not.
Yeah.
That.
At
Ruined
most,
this
it would
man's
just
life.
be more of a.
about as tough as steel. Seriously.
Mis simpatías.
I hope that they serve you well.
Thank you.
Now I must return to my business.
That just.
I urge you to go and do and forget about this whole tobacco for now.
It's like, that sounds nice.
way back to his house.
He goes and puts out a pot of tea or something.
Yeah, so that's one day. If you guys don't have anything else you're doing,
Other than picking up my stuff, that's it.
I need to go to the tailor and the blacksmith.
that's fine. You guys pick up. You already paid prior,
Mm-hmm.
so you guys have got your stuff. Your captain suit is tailored to fit you now, and now it doesn't look so funny.
No.
For now.
For now.
So you have Smith's tools, no carpentry tools, so I can make those
He
myself.
did actually give you a few carpentry tools, maybe not a full set, but enough that you could do the main jobs.
And you can smith your own now too.
Yeah, you just have to learn how to do that.
And have resources.
I just need to pick up my dagger. That's all.
Right.
When he picks up the dagger,
Oh.
go with him.
So
Okay.
Instead
10
of
copper.
Congratulations, I share my condolences. with-
Okay.
10
So-
copper's 1 silver, yeah?
Yeah.
One
one silver.
Okay.
So you guys make your way through the day. Lindsay, you had anything you were doing? No.
I have.
We did get some arrows, right? From Chuan. You got them? Okay.
I have one other thing. It's that I'm kind of stick my hands in while my pockets are in my backpack. I pull out the assassin's orders, look at them, and think I should probably go and talk to Fariel about that because I don't think Shalea would be the best person. Like, well, she would know. I don't think she'd be the best.
The
Person.
assassin
She-
would not be the best person to talk about assassin orders.
For herself.
For myself.
Yeah.
The orders from the.
I took off of one of the
From
Yagamot
one of-
assassins, yeah.
Okay.
Which one?
The one that wasn't blown to smithereens
Yeah, the
that
one
I
that
could
wasn't
actually
blown
take
to
orders off
pieces.
of.
I was meaning the one in the forest, the one on the boat, the
The one
In the forest, the last
There's only
encounter.
been 2.
no, there were
So far.
Yakimoth on the boat.
They're the ones.
Yeah, 2. Boat and
Oh.
horse. There's only been 2 occasions.
Okay.
Well, I am sitting in the like the town square. You will have seen me most likely.
I have you. So I have something for you that I need you to translate for me.
What is it?
So I want you first to swear that you will translate it honestly and not try to hide things like you normally do.
He's catching on.
That's a very valuable oath you're asking me to swear.
It is. This is valuable information, I imagine, for you too. I hold out what it is, so you can at least see what it is, and you just don't actually let him take a good look at it. I just kind of shake it and hide it.
Very well. This time, I will tell you exactly what it says.
Thank you. Here you are.
Okay.
I use comprehend languages as a ritual to read the page.
All right. Really quickly.
So much writing. What to fill the extra space with, huh?
I know. We don't have Sorry, guys.
sponsors.
I really
know.
apologize.
I look deeply into the camera's eyes. Hello.
And feel
Yes,
free.
I
Feel
singular.
free if it has phrases that are like colloquialisms that don't say exactly what they mean to just leave them that way.
Yeah, you really want me to make it harder on him, don't you?
Ted was really
Just
not
tell
gonna
me
be
what
happy.
they
Got a secret?
These are good eggs. Key. How's your breakfast?
How's your breakfast?
It's okay.
It's okay.
It'd be better with some more substance.
A little more meat would be really good.
Has anyone asked why Credence was so jolly this morning?
He was drunk.
He was drunk.
Is that the only reason?
He was day
And
drunk,
he
yeah.
Also,
And he got his
has
leg
a
fixed.
now.
That's true, but and he had a reason.
He got his leg fixed. He was
We're gonna be leaving soon.
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday.
You're right.
For some weird reason in this world, it's always Tuesday.
Today was Tuesday. Yesterday was Tuesday.
It's always Tuesday in
Every
this
Tuesday.
world.
Wednesday was Tuesday.
So that explains the tacos everywhere.
Taco Tuesday.
Yeah. I thought people were just trying to be nice to me.
It's always double Tuesday.
Always the taco, never the Tuesday.
Sam always dies on Tuesday.
Who's Sam?
Nobody watches Supernatural.
Oh, I do.
I figured that was a reference you were making. I didn't watch enough of that to really know references from it, but I figured that's who you were talking about.
Always dies on Tuesday.
Does he really always die on Tuesday? Well, yeah, because the show. Yeah. I was like, he really always dies on Tuesday.
He died. Ah, must be Tuesday again.
Well, while we wait for that, so at work today, I had a customer's name come across my desk. Her last name was Di Vito.
No way.
No, and then a week ago, someone's last name was Peregrine. I'm not kidding.
The fantasy and the real world are merging.
See, if my phone had been messing up today, I had texted all of you, and for some reason my phone was like, even though I paid for the service, was like, nah, man, you got nothing. I had to wait till I got home to finally do it.
Oh, okay.
Did I read that or no?
So,
He gets to tell you word for word, so yes, you could read it.
yeah,
Okay.
I do tell you exactly. It says, find... Oh, I don't tell you guys, so I just give it...
Fine? Find what?
On order of
Your rubber ducky, and make sure you always take it into the bathtub with you. so it checks
Meanwhile,
for
can I
sharks.
please tell Credence to shut up?
It's okay.
What in the whole world is wrong with you? Why do you want me to shut up?
So also, do you want to check it against
What
the
is so
against
good today?
Why?
Because today my leg is
So
feeling
I don't know
good.
who any of the people are,
And
but I get the idea
It's
there.
like
Well,
that.
at least I
You guys are
I am
pretty
bros
good.
don't tell bros skip leg day.
Creeds, you're a bro paladin?
No.
Palabro.
Today, well,
Roll it in.
today I found that we have a way to get there a little bit quicker.
And what way would that be?
It's a magic
Ah.
wish dragon.
Not at all. But I got us a really good cart and some good horses to go with it.
When I turn the corner, it's going to be the cart from around the world in 90 days. In the very beginning, it's got the
80.
steam engine. Like,
I believe it's around 80 days.
And how did we picture
It's a Ferrari. It
that?
has some serious horsepower.
Well, I've got a fair amount of coin to do what I need to do.
I guess that's true.
And we did save the town, so I got a fair discount too.
So when are we leaving?
Today, if we can go.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, me
Best that
too.
we move on as fast as possible.
I agree, especially with people trying to take your throat and rip it out.
Yeah, well, yeah.
No, that's what happened to me.
Yes, but that was a dog, not a person.
Yes. Best to leave us.
But I am not shutting off right now.
Oh my gosh.
Set high on the seas we go, and in across the land. He just keeps going off. He's kind of like sounding a little weird. Anyways,
Just a little.
yeah.
Just a bit.
So,
He sounds normal to me.
so let's see.
Don't you
You
start.
guys, you did that. You got your exchange there. No one else is doing anything for the rest of the day. You just kind of have this whole situation. Wait until the evening to get your stuff.
I still gotta talk to Tenma. But,
You want to talk to Tenma about?
well, I don't have any job for him, but I have. I want to talk to him about that rusty greatsword.
Okay. You also have Roshi to talk to if you want to talk about.
It's true. I
fireworks.
still need to go to Roshi. I forgot about that. But yes, I still need to go to Roshi
Okay.
and Tenma.
Okay. So who do you want to go to first? Is anyone going with him?
I'll tag along. I'm bored.
Okay.
No, if he's tagging along, might as well.
Okay.
Oh,
so
dear.
the three of you go together.
I'm gonna go to Tenma first.
This is the day I still pick up my dagger, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't need to go there anyways.
Okay. So you guys go over to Tenma. He answers. He's like,
This is a good reprieve. I have seen too many other faces that I do not wish to see.
You wish to see this?
I was about to say.
I'm flattered. You still want to see my face.
You do not have legal business to deal with. You pay me money. Come in. I have your key.
he pulls out.
Do you like?
Take it. Not. I literally
Probably
just
like-
toss it out, and it just.
It probably look a little bit like a
Nice.
kunai. Come to think of it,
Yeah.
it has like
Yeah.
a
So
little ring on the back.
as far as the design goes, yeah, it has a large ring on it so you can catch and spin.
It's probably the
um,
original key ring.
He's actually like curved the teeth of the blade, or sorry, the teeth of the key to have that edge, and he's refined the edge down. The other side is also edged as well, so that thing can be thrown and like a proper dart.
Yeah, but then it returns.
Yeah. Nods. So yeah, very similar. A key kunai.
I give him
A
I
kunai.
I give him a few silver as a tip.
You do not need to do this. Thank you.
Thank you. Whoa! You're now pretending to be an official, dude. You're in some dangerous waters.
Tell him what else do you have to talk to me about?
I'm gonna put the greatsword down on the. I'm assuming there's a table. I found this blade while we were searching for the Minotaur, and I was hoping that you'd be able to restore it to its former glory.
This is not just a simple greatsword.
I thought not.
The marking is of a family far from here, but I know the maker.
Then, if you find yourself too busy, returning it to him might be a good course of action as well.
Yes, I think I will not have much time to do so.
That's kind of my fault. I'm sorry, but
You have a smith with you. Now,
wait, really?
he can help you to restore the blade.
According to the Smith, dude.
I know, but I don't know that he got tools.
This blade is from the Valrine family. The maker was Stonefoot.
Someone with worse luck than Credence.
He is one of the best out in the Central Lands. Why this sword made it here, I do not know.
I found it driven into a pile of skulls that the Minotaur seemed to have set up.
That is unfortunate. If you find it outright and return it to them, I am sure they would be very thankful.
Thank you. I also hand back to him all the guards' swords from the guards that came with us.
You have them all on you.
Yes.
Oh my god.
He's just walking down the road, got like swords everywhere.
They're walking armory. Jeez. Okay.
Do you think he's compensating for
Both.
something?
So all the town guard swords and that one custom sword that one of them had. I also felt that these should be returned to you.
They should be returned to the families whose soldiers bore them.
Yes, but if anyone would know them, I thought it would be you.
Hey, it is. I shall take care of it.
Thank you.
Returning family sword. Why does that sound familiar? Must have been my imagination.
Little pointy ears burning much?
So you take care of that.
Yep.
Have you spoken with Roshi?
I was just... No, not yet.
I suggest you do. Do you have anything you need?
No, I was just tagging along. But my condolences on your new leadership role.
Hey, thank you.
Leadership's difficult.
Yes. It seems you may know something about that more than you say.
I'd say we all have a past.
Yes, we do.
Just don't let it get to you.
Are you hiding your face as?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what I thought. I was
If I'm out in
openly
public,
speaking to this
all
dude.
the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a disguise kit then. Or you're proficient in it. You're about lying.
Your eyes speak of great pain.
While they're talking, I'm going to go leave for Roshi
Okay.
and try and lose them.
Can't lose key that easily.
But we keep
Question.
following him.
Do I see Caleb sneaking away, trying to?
If you're trying to sneak, I want you to roll me a stealth.
Okay.
I'm following.
I'm
him.
just-
I'm bored.
I'm just assuming that he has to go past where I'm sitting.
roll your perception.
21 stealth.
Challenge accepted. Oh, 15.
Perception 21.
He knows where you are, boy.
But is he sticking with Leah?
Shalia. No. He only makes the comment that he sees pain in her eyes, and that's about as
And
far
that's
as that
about
needs
as
to
she-
go. Because
as
Key
she
could be like,
leaves.
Key.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
He's moving. He's over there.
Target acquired.
Okay.
Rolled a 9.
Make your
Fox
safe
2, Fox 2.
and safe journey to you.
Good luck to you.
Why we need it.
I'm sure you will.
Yes, I feel.
So he lets you guys go. Mittens, what you doing? Other than thinking about eating more bird.
I'm glad I
There's
left.
nothing I need to do in this town right now. I'm ready to leave.
Okay. Now,
So I'm following
the
him around
experience
the
that you
board.
had from that prayer, it's a big deal. Like, even for you, that was a big deal. Because you had huge experience there. I don't know if that helps to prompt anything for you in ideas, but keep that in mind. You basically got overwhelmed by the power of a god to bring somebody back. So, yeah, you are at the town square still. Okay, not perceiving that he went through.
No.
Where are you?
I don't really know where he at this point anymore.
Still with him, or did you walk off?
Well, I mean, I don't have really any reason to be around him or anywhere else anymore. If Credence is trying to load up the cart and get out of here, I'm probably back helping Credence.
Okay, that's cool. Furbolg is same.
Yeah, I want to get
Josh.
out of this town as quickly as possible.
Okay, we'll take care of the Roshi thing, and then we'll be.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and tell Credence I need to pick up my guns at night, but other than that,
So, Roshi,
Yes.
your two friends following you.
No, are they trying to stealth?
Wow,
them?
that
That's
was
the
smug.
Can't get rid of us that easily.
So,
But seriously, you guys trying to stealth on this?
No,
You're
no,
good.
no, we're-
You just blatantly like, ooh.
Yeah, I can't lose them, so.
So wait, so if they're not stealthing, I don't see him, but I see them sneaking off or running off.
yeah, you're gonna
We're
see.
not sneaky.
Okay,
I would say you're gonna see him
but I'd follow them.
because he wasn't trying to sneak from you. He's trying to sneak out of the shop.
Yeah.
Not
So-
even. I wasn't even trying to hide it from Tenma. Just those two.
Yeah, you're just trying to get away from him.
Can't hide it from this bird.
Anyway, so you probably see them walking out of the shop.
Alright, so I
I don't know if you're planning on following.
I would follow
Okay, just to see.
just to see what's going on. But because
You have an audience.
I'm still semi-suspicious of Shalia. So.
So
Especially now that I
Hate
have
What?
names.
Said I hate you.
enter.
I open the door and quickly shut it behind myself.
Ouch.
You are not very nice to your friends. Open the door. That's not proper. Come and sit. Take tea. He goes and he opens the door. I apologize for such rude behavior. Come and enter.
It's quite alright. You've come to expect little else. Not from you, good sir.
You'll keep bad company.
It's not much of a
That's
choice.
why I tried to close the door before they came in.
I
don't
did
think
not
you-
mean them. He sits down. You're amazed that this just monumentally old man is able to just so easily sit himself down.
He's got to be a monk.
That Tai Chi.
Oh.
Step wonders.
Brings life to the body. As he takes a sip of his tea. You'll have some of sorry, I am like halfway going Korean. You have some in front of you. Enjoy.
I take a drink of the tea.
I smell the tea first.
You're so suspicious.
College of Whispers, ladies and gentlemen. College of
It
Whispers.
is. It is very aromatic.
Okay.
You can sense that there are a very large variety of different flowers, by what you can tell, are in this.
Okay.
Any of them obviously edible. None of them seem to be poisonous.
Okay.
And the faint over
It
bitter
is.
almonds.
Sweetened by what you can tell to be honey or nectar of some fashion as well.
Okay.
It's a very floral tea.
Okay. Well, then I take a sip.
Yes.
I'm the only one that won't because I don't think I can drink from my mask.
I'm like.
But I will still say thank you.
I'm like,
Why do you have a problem with my service?
Don't.
it is delicious. You should try some.
So it's not a fan of tea. But thank you for your kindness.
We take her cup.
Not a fan of tea. You have not had good tea.
That is probably true.
I give her cup back.
It is fine, young Yagamoth. If you are running with these people, I do not believe that you are too dangerous. Though your blades seem to carry great skill in your hands.
I was taught by great teachers.
I am sure.
At that
Sit.
point, I will remove my mask and get to drink tea.
And that's how the assassin gets giddy.
So, real quick.
That's just one thing I should able to
Yes.
No, yeah, I don't care.
Oh, sorry.
So in my 500 years of running around, will I have had much interaction with the Five Rings?
Do you know why he's here?
Depends kind of why you, like where you've mostly run. I mean, if you're mostly running around Iscolid in that area, yeah.
Figured I was just mostly anywhere. But yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the Five Rings don't have a massive presence outside of this side of the world,
Okay.
right? So if you've been all over the world, maybe a little bit of some interaction. You at least have stories.
Okay.
You know the Five Rings are a very formidable group.
Okay.
One that you definitely don't want to get on the wrong side of that blade.
Okay. Because I can tell there's something more to this old man than just an old man in the city. Can I do an insight check to see if I can notice anything about him?
Sure.
Okay, just 8.
He's
Yeah.
old.
He's old. He's very old.
No. Here's the thing. Anybody knows you live to be that old. There's a freaking reason.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just he drinks tea and is healthy.
It's very special tea.
Yes, it is.
Earl Grey.
No. You come to me with some questions in mind, I believe.
Yes. Tenma said that you would be able to tell me more about the Five Rings.
Tenma, poor man. I do not envy him one bit. It is good they chose him. It will help this, though not Tenma. The Five Rings, you say?
Yes.
The Five Rings. Proud, pompous imbeciles who think themselves able to control the world at the end of a blade. I used to be one. I have learned since it is not the right path, though it is a good path for learning. I knew that I must take that path, and I do not regret it. But you seem to be wishing to take this road as well, if I am not mistaken.
You are not.
Following in someone's footsteps, maybe.
Yes.
Well, I suggest that you be very careful with your steps. For the first ring is one of fire, and you shall be burned as chaff if you are not careful. Do you have any questions for him? Sorry, I know you're writing a bunch down.
I have some. Do I see the symbol of the Five Rings anywhere in this room?
No.
Why is it these groups always have, like, the first trial is always, like, something frightening, like the Trial of Fire? Why can't we have, like, the Trial of Daisies or something? Like,
Follow the butterflies.
Trial of daisies would be scary. You have to eat a bunch of daisies, poisonous, nasty flower.
That's actually
Fine.
worse. I would take the fire path.
Fine, the Trial of Dandelions. I don't know.
Edible but gross.
Do you know where I could find the first steps?
Of course. The Five Rings are everywhere. You go to any large city and they will have a place. Iscolid definitely has a place. But if you wish to find them directly, they are holed up in the mountains near the coast. 300 miles from here. The study
day and night endlessly to master the blade and protect those that they care about. And somehow, in their own way, they believe that they shall work out the way to control their fate. Foolish, foolish people.
I take it you found a better option.
The blade is not where the control is found. It is not where to control. A blade simply makes you feel powerful. But you learn in time that the blade cuts both ways when you use it. Be mindful of that, young one. Maybe what you seek will not lead you to the happiness or to the answers you wish.
That might just be a risk I have to take.
Everyone has their path. Again, I say tread it carefully.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed the tea.
It was quite delicious.
Oh. Yes. If you wish to have some to take with you, I have a little extra.
I would be honored.
Yes. Here. He hands you a box. It is really beautiful ebony wood.
Ooh.
Inside, you see all of the herbs and such that have been broken down in one side of it, and then another you can see like the things needed to make the actual tea, like so that you can like steep it properly and everything. So it's all there. So it's a proper tea making kit, but not a tea set. So you don't have the china.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Thank you.
yeah. Yes. He turns back to you. You tread a very dangerous path, little one, with your friends. But one in the light, which is very surprising. I like to see what happens to you.
So would I.
I suspect you have people after you.
Currently, no. Soon, probably.
Soon. But cover your face so they don't keep following.
Well, this usually is.
Be careful and watch your back,
Hello.
or you may end up spreading your friend's blood in your path.
It is a very good thing we are not friends.
But you still travel with me, so you know.
Traveling companions, not friends.
You. Maybe I understand why you did not want him in the door. You, elf. I think you have more to learn than any of them.
Ouch.
What do you know of me, young one?
Oh.
I may not be of your age, but your wisdom far exceeds in its lackluster ability. You seem to miss the most basic things, such as trust and love in your heart.
And your secret gathering skills suck.
Ow! I have gotten so much information in this session. You have no idea.
For all of your knowledge, you know not how to properly apply it. And that is what you must learn. If you ever wish to find happiness in your immortality.
Happiness.
Yes, it is real. I have seen it.
I am as I
And that's all that you are.
am.
That's a bad Popeye reference, guys.
Perhaps that's all I want.
Then you are as foolish as I said.
Shots fired.
I really, really like Roshi.
And you, speechless bird.
Speechless bird.
Yes. There is something to you that interests me a lot. For I feel the secrets you hold are very, very important.
As you pull out all of your keys.
I'm just literally just gonna go.
The keys you seem to hold are very important. Be careful with what you carry. And let your friends learn. Not hold it from them. I may not be long for this world's end. And I should wish to share that wisdom. For you may not be long either.
I'm only 13, guys.
Every day is another step to the door of death.
You do realize the average bird only lives 15 years.
I should talk about parents, in which case they can live to be like 50.
Kenku's can live to 30.
Okay.
Go in peace. And thank you for shedding my teeth.
It was my pleasure.
I'm still smiling at him, but there's a dangerous glint in my eye. I am not happy.
Oh, there's someone poke your ego.
Fight. Don't fight.
Did you say that in character?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Oh man.
If only I was there, I would have said that a long time ago.
So
Noodles.
Keys.
Don't noodles.
There's something I want to do as we leave.
Okay.
I have this insignia of the 5 rings that I got from
Okay.
the Minotaur cave.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take it with a piece of paper that says "You now owe me 4 keys" and slip it into his bag.
Do you want to try and do this stealthily,
Yes.
or do you want to let him
Is
know?
that including the 2 I already owe you?
Yes.
Okay.
It's the 2 you already owe me plus 2 more for me giving this to you, but I'm trying to do it stealthily. Yeah.
Okay.
Just
sleight
like
of hand.
as we leave and bustling out the door.
Okay.
just-
Do your sleight of hand versus your perception. Well, your passive perception. So
Oh.
you got a 12.
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, you slip it easily, and he has no idea.
and so like when you say that thing, like my eyes would flash like straight green, like all the white just disappears, and then they'd go back, but I'd be like, tread carefully.
Oh, you're not rhyming.
You're right. I forgot.
For our listeners, he had talked about rhyming whenever he was angry. And I was really hoping that he was going to say
Wait,
that.
really angry. There's only so much you can rhyme when you have only like 2 words.
It's hard to rhyme "hate you" with anything.
We tend to have a mutual relationship
Right.
there.
So Okay, fine. I'll rhyme.
Oh, there it goes. It's about time. Stop
Should've
rhyming.
said-
I mean it. No,
Does
sorry.
anyone want a peanut?
We're done. All right. So, are you
Um,
gonna rhyme?
yeah, just give me a second to come up with a
Wait,
good one,
Matt, you
okay?
need to give him more time.
Stop.
You missed it.
I was gonna go to that one next.
Nah, I'm fine.
Ooh.
No. This is sublime.
I just say tread carefully. Things you know of me are little, Your Majesty.
Is that a rhyme?
Yes, it is.
Carefully, Majesty.
Yeah. Yeah. There you go.
Both rhyming and dropping that he knows far more than he should.
Seems like you and I have lots to talk about.
I just stand up and I walk out.
Of this, there is certainly no doubt.
All right. You guys make your way out. It's gonna happen.
If you need me, just give a shout.
Okay. You
No,
guys
that's
make your
not-
way
it's
out
just
and
try to rhyme something with the word month.
You're done. You're welcome.
orange and silver.
Orange, silver, month. There's a lot of words that
Yeah. Okay, so you guys make your way out.
Have you met my flump?
Okay, Dr.
High
Seuss.
five.
That's a D&D monster.
Oh, that's
The
true.
flump.
That's true. The flump. Yeah.
I love.
Okay.
Okay. Make your way out. Spend most of the day just getting yourselves ready and packing and making sure you have everything you need.
And I'm assuming Credence is, as he's been loaded. Oh wait, no,
He's
we
been
got a
loading-
new cart.
He's
We got a
been
new
loading
cart.
and packing the cart, getting everything ready.
Forgot we got a new cart.
Yeah, the other cart you guys had was returned, given to your new town leader, and he is having to distribute properly.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah. Talk about legal horribleness.
While
Okay, but what is it, though?
while we're waiting for his guns, I'm gonna help him out with that.
No, this is my job. And I do not wish anyone to claim lost gold.
I don't want people taking what's not really theirs.
Oh, wait.
I'm gonna let him know about the 20 gold that Shalia took.
Did you know about this one?
Yeah, she did
Yeah,
it blatantly in front of me.
I can repay that.
Take what you can, give nothing back.
Okay, so as far as that goes, you guys get ready for the evening. That comes around. He gets you equipped with your weapons.
Quick question, just because my notes might be wrong. So is it like 2 guns or 3 guns?
2 guns to my
It was
knowledge. Or
3.
did you have 3? You had 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 3.
Yeah, you had 3 guns.
Okay.
Did I give you the stats for the guns?
You have not, but I'll
I'll get
we'll
you
get
stats
to
for the guns.
Try again.
Oh gosh.
I love that.
Don't
anime.
get him started on it, please.
So you get those going, and get ready to leave.
Great. I'm gonna go ahead and put 2 of the guns into the holsters that I have. I'm then going to take one of the holsters off. Oh, so how many bullets did he give me?
Oh, he give you 50 bullets.
Ooh. Great. So I'm gonna go ahead and take one of the holsters off, put the engraved gun in it, and then I'm going to take what is half-ish of 56.
Half-ish of 56.
Yeah. What's the closest you?
28.
Exactly half is
Yeah.
right.
Okay, 28.
Because even numbers.
Okay. All right, and I'm gonna walk back to the cart. And is everyone currently at the cart,
Yeah.
I think so.
including Mittens?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So I'm gonna walk up to Mittens.
What's up?
Great. Hold out your hand.
Hold out my. I don't have hands. I've got paws.
Hold out the thing you hold things with.
Okay.
Just brings your tail around.
Freehand style
I will hold out my hand, my paw.
Great. I drop the engraved gun and 28 shots in your hand and walk away.
What am I supposed to do with this, guys?
I'll take it.
I believe you pointed at things and you kill them.
So that's just the engraved gun. That's what the engraving says. I didn't
Well,
tell you
I
what
don't
the
know what
engraving
it
says.
says.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it like. What's it say?
Points a gun at you. What's it say? It says, "Leave me alone. I'll do that. I'm God." It says, "I'll give you anything."
Don't
Says-
point that at me!
It says, "Give me all your money." Or
Yeah. Who are you asking?
Any of the elves that are near me.
Anybody else offering?
I don't know.
Is it an elven or is it an aquan?
I
Aquan.
think it's an Aquan.
So, me knowing
But
the
I'm
primordial,
assuming that it's elven.
would I be able to read that?
It's not Aquan, dude.
Separate.
Aquan is a derivative of primordial.
It is. It's also a derivative of Elven.
Is it?
Yeah, I also know elven.
So is my Auran as well?
What?
Because I know, what's it called? Auran. Auran?
Aren't.
It's the air primordial.
I thought if you knew primordial, you could read all four.
Yeah. You should know well enough.
Okay. I'll translate it for you.
Roughly translated.
You don't actually have language though, right?
I know, but I can still read
Ah, yes.
And understand.
and
So-
understand common Auran.
Then it roughly translates to gracious response.
So they translate for you.
And you have a lot of heavy projectile weapons. Between your specialized crossbow bolts and now a pistol.
Can I tell you how long you've been waiting
no
to drop
kidding.
that one?
Okay, so you guys do all that,
So
and you make your way.
pistol casting firebolt.
As you guys do,
I'll
make
yell
your-
out, "Thank you!"
as you guys make your way to the end of the town,
That's a gracious
you actually see
response,
June One, and he's like, "I was waiting for you. There is a problem.
No. Another one?
Not in the city.
How can we help?
Why do you always offer our services
What
before
is
asking
the
for
problem?
payment?
Correction. I offer my services. So fine. How
You
can I
said
help? I meant to say I. I say how can I help?
The question, compañero, is can we help?
How much?
There has been a
That
robbery
too.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
and a murder.
Oh, so it's not my fault. Okay.
No, I hope not.
Oh, I said that out loud, didn't I?
Idiots.
-2 intelligence.
Yes, it seems that the family who used to be in charge of the town has disappeared.
Hmm.
They have taken much of the treasury, and those who guarded it are now dead.
Definitely not my fault on this one.
No, I hope not.
I'm working a different job. I mean, I'm working for this guy.
Yes. I know it is a lot to ask, but if you find them on your journeys, please, we would ask of your help.
Well, they can't have gotten too far.
The gold and everything that was gone from there is not as much of a problem. There is a gem. One in the shape of a tear
Mm.
Oh,
that is extremely valuable.
Does this make me think?
We wish to get back to us.
I will do my best.
What's the family's name?
The family name is sorry guys, is Takama.
The question is, will they dare run by that name while they are fugitives? Is there any picture of these people? Any photo? Actually, there aren't
A
photos.
photo?
Any? So what do they look like?
Description. You wanted a description.
What?
Sadly, a description of them may not be all that useful. Dark hair, similar size and height, similar size and weight to most people. But the wife of the former head of our family, of our town, sorry guys, she is different in one way. Her eyes are blue. Should you find her, you will find the rest of them. And if you can return that gem, we will be eternally grateful. Thank you for offering your service at least. And thank you for what you all have done. Go safely. As he makes his way back. Slightly unhopeful. Yeah, you guys have now made it onto the road.
Alright, as we're traveling, I'm gonna have my familiar flying around looking for anyone else on the road.
UAV online.
Counter UAV online.
Just, tell him to let me know if he sees anyone.
Okay. And you guys, anyone?
I was singing the song I wrote. I won't necessarily sing that on stream right now for time, but if I could if y'all really want me to.
Yeah, just come by and I'll record it later.
Okay.
We'll put it over the top of something some point.
My legs are hanging off.
Okay.
check what the song
Anything else while we're traveling?
As we're traveling, I would like to keep an eye out for any medicinal herbs or anything along the road.
Okay. Make me nature checks. Give me 3.
11, 20. Natural 20 to 25.
Yeah, you have found enough enough medicinal herbs.
With my herbalism kit, can
Right,
I
you
use
can
them
you
to
can make
a
potions,
healing
right?
potion?
Yes. So you found enough to craft yourself 2 healing potions.
Okay.
The standard
Standard one, not
yeah.
greater or superior.
Right, just the standard one, so it's D4 plus 4.
Something.
Yeah.
I'll come in handy in a pinch.
It will. Yes, everyone's kind of with bated breath here. What?
So, the lightning paired swords that we got, I'm going to hand those to Fernando. That's the name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Nando.
Okay.
And a bit later, because I'm going to take time to bond with it, I'm going to hand Nero the Absorb Elements longsword.
You're going to take time to bond with it
Mm-hmm.
and then give it to someone else.
Yep.
Okay.
Wait, what?
I have a weird feeling it's someone going to try using his sword bond to teleport it out of my sheath. That's just my assumption. So that's my assumption, not
Are
yours.
you making this your new bonded weapon that you can?
I can have 2.
Oh, you can have 2. Okay. Okay, so you've now bonded this weapon to you,
Mm-hmm.
so he can teleport it from your stuff to him.
You don't seem to know me very well. I prefer the 2.
Did you end up bonding with the other?
You can use it two-handed.
What?
Did you end up bonding with the pair as well? Or
No,
you just
no.
handed that to me?
Yep.
No, he's just giving those to you.
I prefer heavier weapons.
Well, this is still good for when you need it.
Great. I have a lance.
Yeah.
I'll have to get stats
But
for
what
those.
when people get
from
closer?
I'll get
people
you guys
later.
stats.
I have a lance.
Okay.
Well, now you have a longsword.
When we rest for the night, I will tune with the great axe.
Okay. Cool. We got some weapons, baby.
And once again, all of those weapons Only one of them going to me, but not really.
And as everybody looks at their weapons, Key is sitting on the back of the cart, going through his key ring and stopping on the one key.
To rule them all. And we cut there for the night.
I'm just walking silently, uncharacteristically so.
And I'm constantly looking out for undead.
Okay.
I can do that.
You guys spend the time traveling, and Credence again, happily guiding the horses, riding, just kind of enjoying himself, not being loud and boisterous. Just you can tell he's actually happy about this whole situation. He seems to have some real hope for whatever reason amidst all of this. The days that you journey, you guys have gotten to know each other a little bit more. You've had your quiet, thoughtful time. But nothing's too bad. You haven't run across anything too crazy. Mostly just wildlife that you've been able to pick off and use for food.
How's Shellington doing with this?
Shellington's doing all right. You've got enough to kind of keep him going. I assume you have, whatever you need to give him food-wise.
Yeah,
Keep him
food-wise.
for a while.
Probably have some kind of water to keep him, his fins and stuff hydrated.
He's got little spray bottles.
Moisturize me.
Have a single rag that I occasionally polish a
Then
shell
starts
with.
acting up. We just turn the spray bottle on her.
No, Batman, stay away from Key.
You just see,
Get scratched.
you just see Mittens like
He
just
said it,
sitting
not
like on top of the cart, looking at Key, like sort of like the tail sort of twitching.
No,
Poor Key.
I'm oblivious. I'm studying my keys.
Poor Mittens for that matter.
okay.
I got 24 of these things. I got a lot of keys.
When you guys are, again, it hasn't been too bad. You guys come up over a ridge and you can see smoke and burning.
Like campfire or like black, like things are
So
destroyed.
like a large swath of land burning.
Oh, forest fire.
No, not
Smoky?
forest fire. This looks more like a village that's probably been burned.
So black.
Yeah, it's not black yet. Well, it's not completely black yet, but yes, black smoke. And it's a couple miles ahead. That's where I'm going to leave you guys with a burning village in front of you.
Smokey, you're up.
Guys, I hope you had fun. If you were watching, I can't wait till next week for Tuesday to come back around. If you enjoyed watching us, follow us here. Follow us on YouTube. Same thing, Studio Nathan. We post our episodes a few days afterwards so that you guys can keep up with it.
Depends on how my computer feels.
Yeah, and whether power outages, yada yada.
Power
happen.
outages, blue screens.
We've got a small crew trying to make this happen. So.
Yeah. And also keep an eye on the YouTube channel because there will also be short clips of funny moments from previous episodes coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to start with episode 0, go through it, and just find the clip. So if you have a clip that you guys liked from a previous episode, let me know either in the comment of the video or on the Discord. I'm always checking the Discord and let me know.
And go back to the Discord. Is it Studio Nathan?
There, just scroll down on Mixer. You'll see a big Discord button. You can click that, and it's also in the description of the videos on YouTube is the Discord.
Right, and within his Discord, there's the Forgotten Worlds section of it that you guys can get into and have discussions.
Come talk to us.
We're on there. You can talk to us directly, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Tell your friends, family, share the video as much as you can. Spread this out so that we can actually get a bigger community and really enjoy this together. Make more fun of this. So we will see you next week on Tuesday. Have a good night.
Hasta la pasta.